What's good? What's cracking? It's Jay, and you already know I'm trapping. And welcome to an addressing video. Not an update, just me addressing something. And today's topic will be Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. This game just came out today and hasn't even been out for a full 24 hours, and people are already losing their minds about it. Ranging from the game is terrible to that it's gonna get bad scores, the glitches, it's overall just a bad game from what I've heard. Now, me personally, I haven't played the game yet, so I can't really declare if the game's bad or not. That's my rule. I have to play a game before I can declare it's terrible, but from what I've seen, the game looks like shit. Just putting that out there right now. Now, overall, when this game was first announced, I didn't know what to think about it. It looked weird, but knowing that it was developed by a different company kind of changed my perception on it a bit. Because for a second I thought Sega was going to be changing Sonic to this new type of style. To be honest, the game had a little Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Uncharted vibe, and that kind of made me a little how do I put it? I was kind of looking forward for it after I found out ex-Naughty Dog devs were working on it, because if anyone knows me, I'll admit this for the first time, I am a huge Naughty Dog fanboy. And the people who made games like Jak and Daxter and freaking Crash Bandicoot, I'd be like, there's no way they can screw this up. Even if it is Sonic, it has to be good. And then the game came out. And from what I've seen, the game, once again, looks like shit. It has a whole bunch of glitches. The gameplay is slower than Sonic the Hedgehog. Man, the textures, oh my gosh. It just looks really, really bad. Not to mention that, but the frame rate drops ridiculously to 15 frames during co-op mode, which I don't even know how that's possible. I can understand online co-op, but this is like you're literally sitting beside someone playing the game. How are you having frame rate issues like that? But I digress. Anyways, to the point, I was searching for my god. So I was searching through Twitter and I saw my whole entire timeline reacting to the game. And to say the most, it was completely negative, ranging from this game is terrible, why this game's a steaming pile of shit. It goes on. But one of them I saw literally just blew my mind, because it's how could people even think this? Some guy said this game is possibly worse than Sonic 06. I really wish I was making that up. Some people are saying this game is worse than Sonic 06. And I'm like, how could you guys even think that? There's no other way. Sonic 06 is literally a once in a lifetime type of game, or once in a generation. I mean, granted, this is a new generation, but literally there's no developer is anywhere near as stupid to make a mistake like Sonic 06. Man, there's just no way. I mean, sure, Sonic Boom, it has a bunch of game-breaking glitches. The frame rate drops during the online co-op mode. Not to mention the gameplay is really boring and repetitive, especially since it's presented to the slow Hedgehog beat 'em up with essential speed stages. I cannot talk today. That pretty much look like all you're doing is holding down the analog stick, and then sometimes you press the A button to do the grapple beam. Well, enter beam, which I'm assuming is the A button because that's what it was in the Sonic Boom 3DS demo, which I'll get to later. Now, those are bad. Those are pretty bad, I'll admit that. But literally, if you compare that to Sonic 06, it's not even close. Sonic 06 had glitches everywhere. Where this game, I've only seen a glitch in one specific area. Not to mention that Sonic 06 had glitches, bad voice acting, slow gameplay, bad gameplay mechanics from every single character in the game. Well, except for possibly Blaze. And not to mention that the story in Sonic 06 is awful, and it had the worst. I can't even get on top of how worst or bad Princess Elise was. One of the worst characters ever. Princess Elise, someone who gets kidnapped more than Princess Peach, which I didn't even think was possible, but hey, if you're Sonic 06, you can do anything. Now, can you please explain to me, how is that piece of shit Sonic 06 even on the level of Sonic Boom? Don't get me wrong, Sonic Boom looks like a bad game, but to call it Sonic 06, you gotta be out your damn mind to even have that thought process. It's just disgusting. Granted, I've yet to play Sonic 06. No, I mean Sonic Boom. And I probably will play it when the price goes down. All I know is that there's no... but... Jesus, I cannot talk right now. But getting to the point at hand, there's literally no way you can call this game, which isn't even meant to be a Sonic game for the most part, worse than this game, which was meant to be a Sonic game and was a complete, unfinished, unpolished mess. I'm gonna say this right now, the only game that can beat Sonic 06 is Sonic 06 itself. And maybe Sonic and the Secret Rings, because that game was fucking horrible. Overall, my point is, people, you guys are really just over-exaggerating. Sonic Boom looks like a bad game, it probably is, but to put it on the level of Sonic 06 is just downright ridiculous. End of story. Anyways, I think that will wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with some more content. So, see you guys next time. Peace.